Positivity is a necessity. So many people are not capable of understanding that positivity is a skill and it's a necessity to win in life. So many people, they just, are positive when things are going well. They are positive when things are working out or when they are using something or when they are in social situations. But when they are alone, no one is watching them. They are negative, negative thoughts, negative behavior. Okay. Um, you will create negative results. For me, positivity is a necessity. And I've already been pretty positive my whole life if I don't have any problems. Okay, the moment I have problems, I'm not free. Then I'm starting to become, in a negative energy. And then my body is just saying to me, hey, fix your life, or else I will keep creating these feelings and thoughts. Okay, but the big problem is for most people aren't even aware of the real problems in their life. So they are living a life they don't like. They are not free. They go into a job they dislike. They go into friends they dislike. They're using short-term high stuff like alcohol, cigarettes, and then they watch the news with negative energy, and then they start blaming external thing like the news, politics, or someone that cuts them off on the road when driving for their negative energy. But that's not true. They are living a life they don't like, and then they keep themselves unconscious because their belief system made them accept reality that they cannot change it. Okay, and therefore they stay stuck in this energy, and they just keep numbing themselves and projecting their problems outward, that external thing on the television or that one on the street is the problem and the source of their negative emotion. But it's not true. It's an illusion. Your body is just in a negative energy, and every time something small happens, your body just releases the negative energy that's already there, and you just project it outwards. You just blame the external for your emotions, but it's just your emotions. You allow your emotions being released that are already there, that are negative because one, your routines are not bringing you any closer to a life you want to live. That's because you don't have your own inner vision about the future because you were never allowed to evolve your imagination when you were younger in school. And then you kept yourself in this hurry mode, work hard situation. So you were always staying a slave of the vibration of the environment. And once you become aware of what's happening, um, you are finally capable of breaking free. So by listening to me, you are capable of seeing, hey, what the hell, Tim? You're right. Now I am living in a cage of my own perspective, and I don't really like this feeling. And then my response to that is, listen, you have been already experiencing the feeling, but you've been blaming external other stuff for it. Okay, now you're finally seeing the source of your negative emotions, and now you're capable of changing it. Okay, and that starts with working on your belief system on the inside. Okay, what do I think is possible and what do I think is not possible? Okay, if I don't think it's possible to live around the world, living in warmer countries, being more free, start watching people who are already doing that, like me, so you can change this belief system. I've been living like this for 5 6 years now, and I will continue living like this because I like it. I like being free. I like being everywhere. And that's because I was very depressed in the Netherlands 5 6 years ago. And then I just went within, going in nature, starting to understand where this feeling comes from. And I didn't understand. And that was the moment I just bought a one-way ticket, and then I started living in a different country. And then I started to realize, whoa, I've never experienced this side of myself, this version of myself. And that was the moment my depression left. That was the moment when I realized, oh, wait a minute. We are not born to always stay in the same place, live the same routine, live the same day over and over again and call it a life. No, it's depressing. It's being stuck. It's like an animal on a farm thinking it's real life. No, you're a human, you have legs, you're supposed to create a vision, create thoughts, and then take action on it. But most of the time right now, because we are in this mental cage of belief system forced upon us by society, we get this thought, oh, I want to go to Spain, or I want to go to Thailand, oh, I want to go to Bali, oh, I want to go there. Then a second thought comes, oh no, it's not possible because there's not enough money, you have to pay rent. um, I want to see the family. I cannot leave my family, friends. Your girlfriend will leave you when you're away too long. All these thoughts, and it's like saying, "Oh, to you, you're saying this to yourself. Oh, the external is more important than me. Everything outside of me is more important than me, and that's just a lack of self-image. Okay, you are undervaluing you." Because all these external things you're saying can be solved. Okay, you can just leave your girlfriend. Okay, and if she is, if the relationship is not strong enough to survive for a few months or a year, it should not be. Okay, there are enough other girls. Your family, you can call your video call your family, no problem. Okay, and you can see them after a few years again, no problem. Rent for your house, listen, you can sell it, or you can rent it to someone else, get some passive income. You're having a study, yeah, just realize that AI is gonna remove all jobs in 5 years. So just understand that most of the things we are doing, it's just an illusion we keep ourselves up, and it keeps us from living the life we want to live. And once you start to understand this, you start to understand, oh wow, okay, so I am not happy because I'm not living the life, or my routine is not bringing me closer to the reality I want to live. And then when you are attuning to a routine or start living in a different country, you are capable of being happy. And once you're happy, once you're positive, you will be very, um, you will get in this positive spiral, because your positivity, your positive energy will make the outside world more positive. Okay, you will make other people more adaptable to you. Everything becomes more liquid because you are on a high energy, and when you are on a high energy, the outward world adapts to you. Okay, you are capable of achieving your goals better. You are capable of following your dreams better, because people are willing to collaborate because you give them a good feeling. Okay, and just to give an example, if I'm doing like a lot of sales calls in the past, I noticed that, when I was in a negative energy or in a positive energy, it had a massive difference on the amount of money I would be capable of earning. And then if I would be dating a certain girl, and this girl would be, negative towards me, it would influence the amount of money I would be capable of earning. So once I started to realize that, I would say to the girl, like, listen, hey, um, I don't care that much if you are negative to me. I can just release it for a certain amount of time before I leave you. But now it starts to directly affect the amount of money I'm capable of earning. So you have a choice right now, or you remove your negative behavior, and we can continue this until it's not possible anymore for you to be positive. Um, or you just keep on doing what you're doing, and then I'm booking a one-way ticket and leaving you. And she said, okay, I will adapt, but habit. She continued negative behavior after a few days, and then I just booked a one-way ticket and just left, because I could see I was losing money by being in that energy. So I choose myself. I have a self-image. I love myself. I love life, and I will not allow any external influence, any girl, to put me on a negative energy. Because when I'm in a positive energy, I can attract as much girls as I want. I can attract as much money as I want. So why would I lower my value to adapt to the external world? Because if I just raise my energy, be positive, the external world will adapt to me in a new form. And if we keep our mind stuck in the past, we keep our mind stuck in a certain emotional state that will create the same result. But if you are focusing your mind on the future, be positive. You have an infinite amount of possibilities that can be attracted to you. Okay, and that's why positivity is a must. Okay, it's a skill, it can be developed, and if you stay in that energy, things will work out very well for you. It's just your body communicating, hey, you're going in the right direction, and it creates a situation where everything will just adapt to you. Okay, I hope you liked the video. If you need any help with that, click on the link below. And yeah, thanks for watching. I see you in the next video.